this video, we're going to talk about simplifying square roots. Example 1, we're trying to simplify the square root of 27. So the most intuitive way to do this is we're going to do square root. We're going to take 27 and break it down to factors. What we mean by factors is a number that multiply to make 27. So we know 3 times 9 is 27, and 9 is a perfect square. We know that because 3 times 3 is 9, so the square root of 9 would be 3. So let's rewrite this. It would be square root of 9 times square root of 3, which that simplifies into square root of 9 times root 3. And the square root of 9 we know is 3, so our answer is going to be 3 root 3, and we're done. So in the calculator, I'm going to show you how to do this in Desmos. So if we have, for example, square root of 27, we have 5 point something. So if we had a decimal approximation and we were trying to see if this was a multiple choice question, 3 root 3 was one of the options. We would just type in 3 root 3 and we can see, okay, we have the same answer. And that's how you'll go about doing that in the calculator. Example 2, we want to find the square root of 72. We want to simplify it. So we'll write 72 as, we know that's going to be 8 times 9. 9 we know is a perfect square. Let's see if we can break 8 down farther. 8 is just going to be 4 times 2. 4 we know is 2 times 2, and that's going to be 3 times 3. So our matches are 3 and 3, 2 and 2. We do have 1, 2 left over. Just like in the last one, we had a 3 left over. So we write square root of 72 as square root of 4 times 9 times 2. If we multiply all these guys together, 4 times 9 times 2, that's going to give me 72. So we can do square root of 4 times the square root of 9 times square root of 2. Square root of 4 we know is 2. Square root of 9 we know is 3. And square root of 2, we're just going to leave it. And 2 times 3 is going to give me 6. So my final answer will be 6 root 2. And we're done. Example 3, we're given 5 root 17. And we're told to simplify it. So we want to see first if we can do anything with 117. So 117 is, we know 3 can go into it. Let's see what times 3 will give me 117. So we do 117. 117 divide 3. That's going to give me 117 divide 3. That's going to give me 39. So 39. So 39 we know is 3 times 13. So we have our match. So 117 can be written as 3 times 3 times 13. We know 3 times 3 is 9. So 9 times 13. So let's rewrite this whole thing. 5 times square root of 9 times 13. 5 times square root of 9 times root 13. And we know the square root of 9 is 3. So 5 times 3 times root 13. And 5 times 3 is 15. So it's going to be 15 root 13. And we are done. And our last example, we have 2 root 3 minus root 6 plus square root of 96. And we're being asked to simplify this one. So 2 root 3 is already simplified. Square root of 6 is just, factors of 6 are just 2 and 3, so that's already factored as far as we can go. So these two are fine. So we're just going to rewrite them. 2 root 3 minus root 6. We have to play with this 96 though. So 96. How can I rewrite that? So let's try 2 And 96 divided 2 would be 48. Okay, 48 is a little bit easier to work with. That we know is 6 times 8. 6 is 2 times 3. 8 is 4 times 2. And then we have 2 and 2. So we have a match with the 2's. Another match with the 2's. So we can rewrite 96 as 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 2 is 4 times 2 times 3. So our final answer will be 16 times 6. So we can rewrite 96 as square root of 16 times the square root of 6. So we have 2 root 3 minus square root of 6 plus 4 root 6. So now we just combine our like terms. We have 2 root 3, which we can't do anything with, but we have negative root 6 and positive 4 root 6. So our final answer will be 2 root 3 plus 3 root 6. And we are done.